Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we demystify the world of finance and entrepreneurship, making it accessible and exciting for everyone. I'm your host, Louis Riskwiser, and today we're going to explore a fascinating topic that's essential for any business enthusiast: Kirk Perron. Kirk Perron refers to the concept of strategic risk management and entrepreneurial resilience, named after the renowned entrepreneur and investor Kirk Perron. This concept emphasizes the importance of being prepared for unexpected challenges and leveraging them as opportunities for growth. In today's fast-paced business environment, understanding Kirk Perron is crucial for navigating uncertainty and staying ahead of the competition. As the first have discussed with my colleagues on Wall Street, Kirk Perron's journey into entrepreneurship began with a passion for innovation and a willingness to take calculated risks. His early ventures were marked by both successes and setbacks, but it was his ability to learn from failures that ultimately shaped his approach to business. Perron's story is a testament to the power of resilience and adaptability in the face of uncertainty. The core principles of Kirk Perron are rooted in the idea that risk management is not just about mitigating potential downsides, but also about identifying opportunities for growth. This approach requires entrepreneurs to be proactive, rather than reactive, in their decision-making. As Perron once said, "The biggest risk is not taking any risk." This mindset has inspired a generation of entrepreneurs to think differently about challenges and to see them as catalysts for innovation. One of the key frameworks that underlies Kirk Perron is the concept of scenario planning. This involves identifying potential scenarios that could impact your business, assessing their likelihood and potential impact, and developing contingency plans to address them. For example, a company like Airbnb might use scenario planning to anticipate changes in travel regulations or shifts in consumer behavior and develop strategies to adapt to these changes. Another influential thinker associated with Kirk Perron is Peter Drucker, who famously said, "The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence itself, but the temptation to respond to it by doing what comes naturally, trying to survive rather than thrive." This quote captures the essence of Kirk Perron's approach, which emphasizes the importance of being proactive and adaptable in the face of uncertainty. When Schultz took over as CEO, he faced a major crisis. The company was on the verge of bankruptcy. However, instead of playing it safe, Schultz decided to take a risk and invest in a new concept: the coffee shop experience. This bold move paid off, and Starbucks went on to become one of the most successful brands in the world. When Blakely launched her company, she faced significant challenges, including skepticism from investors and retailers. However, instead of giving up, Blakely used these setbacks as opportunities to learn and adapt. She refined her product, developed a new sales strategy, and eventually landed a meeting with Neiman Marcus. Today, Spanx is a household name, and Blakely's story is an inspiration to entrepreneurs around the world. So, how can you apply the principles of Kirk Perron in your own business or career? First, it's essential to develop a growth mindset, embracing challenges as chances for learning and improvement. Second, cultivate a network of mentors, peers, and advisors who can provide valuable insights and support. Third, stay adaptable and open to new ideas, technologies, and market trends. To put Kirk Perron into practice, you can start by conducting a risk assessment of your business or project, identifying potential vulnerabilities, and developing contingency plans. You can also leverage tools like scenario planning, SWOT analysis, and design thinking to foster innovation and resilience. For example, you might use design thinking to develop new products or services that address emerging customer needs, or use scenario planning to anticipate changes in your industry and develop strategies to stay ahead of the curve. In conclusion, understanding and applying the concept of Kirk Perron is vital for any entrepreneur or business leader looking to thrive in today's uncertain environment. By embracing risk management, adaptability, and continuous learning, you can turn challenges into opportunities and achieve long-term success. As my friend and fellow entrepreneur Richard Branson once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." Remember, every great business starts with action, so don't be afraid to take the leap and make your next move count. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.